Where did you come from, Canada Joe? What up, that no? I've been wearing a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Canada Joe?
Is it cat and eye Joe? What's it, cat and eye? I think it's cotton eye Joe. Where the fuck? Hello visuals and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Visual Guys news where I think it's another Twisteroonie this week. We're doing like what are we doing? I think we're doing like weird relationship like tweets and whatnot. I think so. Oh yeah, it's like weird like dating and you know people. This is why I've done it. I'm thinking, why am I going down this route? I know why. Apparently, right, kids are saying these things these days, right? There's something that gives you the ick. I ain't never heard of this. What the fuck is what the shit is going on there? I don't know, but I kind of like it. I look cute as shit. Kids these days are apparently saying they do stuff that gives you the ick. The young boy who I work with was telling me a story about you know, he met up with a girl or whatever. And he was like, she did something that gave me the ick. And I was like, what do you mean? What the fuck's the ick? And he's like, oh, she did something that made it give us the ick. And I'm like, the fuck is the ick? Because I'm sure every person that interacts with me, I'm sure a lot of you watch now will be thinking, fuck me, this fat moron's giving me the fucking hickety dick boo. The fucking ick. So yeah, I found a lot of weird old shit that apparently these are things that might give you the ick. So I wanna just shout out because the visuals, it's you the visuals, it's expanding. We have a lovely little bastard in the comments below. I don't mean to call you bastard in nasty terms. It's to me it's good. Like, it's a little bugger or a little bastard. Yeah, a wee bastard. I love you. To me, it's a compliment. All the way from Texas. I'd say you probably don't mind because you've left comments on the videos and 10 people watch these videos. It probably doesn't matter, but I'll just keep your name out of it for now. I'm doing a lot of weird jazz. But then from Texas, we got somebody, because I said Yankee Doodles in a video last week, whatever it was. And I was like, why the fuck am I saying that? Is that racist? They're like, no, I don't think it's racist. I think it's got something to do with the Civil War. And I was like, what? Someone from Texas is listening to this fat moron chat absolute shit. I appreciate it and I love it, and you're an absolute legend. But we're famous in Texas, baby! Guys, in my eyes, we're famous in Texas because one person from Texas. It's also, I'd say Texas is probably one of my favorite American state. Maybe that or New York's the state, isn't it? Because I like New York City, which is inside of New York. You're gonna have to correct me on that one as well. I don't. The state that New York City. I love me some New York City. New York. Oh wait, were you new? I can't say that though, can I? In front of our new Texas friend, because don't the New Yorkers and the Texans hate each other? Goddamn New Yorkers! Is that now racist when I do my Texas impression? Hey, listen there, boy. I'm from Texas. Are you from Tennessee? Cause you're the only 10 I see. You get it? Yeehaw, hunky-doodle cowboy. The Lone Star State. Yeah! It was probably far too much. Yeah, they were in the comments saying they were doing the laundry, listening to me, and I think it was the podcast where me and Chris rambled on about shit. And the fact you comment on loads of videos about every story, and I'm like, I need a podcast to address this because there's so much to write here and I'm a fat moron. Famous in the northern area because what Jim boy, James, who loves to comment. But I think, James, you comment more on the nerdy stuff, whereas our new Texas partner likes to just listen to They were doing the laundry. I personally, like, I create these videos, okay? I go back, I watch them through, and go, yeah, that's suitable for YouTube. And these people, like, I was doing my laundry, listen to you ramble on, boy. And I'm like, I couldn't think about worse. I hate talking now, having to hear me, because I'm so fucking, I am really pretty damn fugly. I'm actually really hot. I put the hoodie on. At the time of recording this, it's I'm on day release, of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I saw it in the morning, and I'm having my little break, doing videos for the day, and I'm going back tonight with Chris to watch it. And I can't wait to watch it again, so I'm very amped up because that film was just amazing. Yes, thank you for showing the love and support from our neighbours across the Atlantic. And I mean, we're in Texas. We're going places. But Mom, I told you would make it. Yeah. Let's actually start today because fuck, I ramble on to shit. This one is, to me, is genuine. I don't know if nutcase is the word, because maybe that's a bit too extreme. This one's crazy to me, right? But this gives this person the ick. It's crazy to me that my boyfriend existed and had a life before he met me. What? So this person sat there, she's obviously chilling with her boyfriend on the couch, I don't know, watching an episode of, I don't fucking know, Top Gear. Why not? And she's like, turns to her wife, she's like, you did stuff before me. Like, before me, you were living, eating, breathing. You were out there. You were meeting up. You probably had another girlfriend. Before me, you had a life. As if to say this motherfucker only has a life now because of you. What you might be thinking? I don't have a life anymore because of her. I used to get to play out because of, you know, with my pals playing but footy. To our Texas friend, proper footy, not soccer, proper footy. So let's start that debate. And just thinking I had a proper life. Now I can't live at all. I don't have a life at all. I did have a life, met you, no I don't. And she's like, yeah, you had a life. You had a life, now you've got a better one. That's something weird to me. Here's a dating tip. It's not really one to give you the ick, but it's fucking crazy. Dating tip. Hold the door for your date. Then this guy's claiming you rip the door off the hinges and you're ready to fend off any other men that are trying to impose on your date and you assert yourself as the alpha male. Are you mental? Are you fucking... First of all, you'll never find a less alpha man than me. If I'm ever on a date, right? I went out on a date the other day and I'm sat there wearing my Guardians of the Galaxy jumper on my brand new, you could just see him in the back there, Groot, cover Funko Pop, just being, kicking off because I couldn't afford a Darth Vader lightsaber and a Star-Lord helmet. I am as far from alpha as it gets. But to be sat there being like, oh yeah, have your seat, lovely. And then to be in that fucking, like, ripping the door off. Any man comes near my fucking woman, I will fucking do you with a fucking door. You wouldn't go near you only because you say, listen, mate, you're a fucking nutcase. Sat there, she's having her fucking starter or whatever she's having, fucking chicken ravioli. I don't know if that's a starter, is it? She's having some chicken ravioli. I don't know what that is, actually. And he stood there with a fucking door. Is it nice? Is it nice? Back off. What's the way he's going to do? Would you like your main course? Fuck off! What the fuck would you do? This one I kind of like, because I think this one applies to me, not just in relationships, but in any interaction I have with people. But dating is collecting information about someone until you've stored it all and you've realised you don't like them anymore. That's definitely me. I can bet you anybody's like, oh, Dan's all right. And, you know, he talks, he's talkative, he's a nice lad. A month down the line, oh, he said he's a bit weird, isn't he? You know, he's always at the cinema watching the same film 20 times and reading his little comic books and building his Lego. He's 30, but he's all right. A year down the line, will you shut the fuck up, you fat knobhead? I'm just sat there going, what if a spider bit me right now? That's, you know, so I'm pretty sure the dog doesn't like me. I come in from work and he goes, he stored all this information and realised you're a fat twat. Fuck off. This one, I wholeheartedly agree with. This would give me the ick. But ketchup bottle makes a fart noise and my date didn't laugh. Date is over. You've 110% got. That shit is funny, right? Farts have always and will always be funny anyway. But imagine being on a date and you give it the whole and the girl's like, and the guy's like, it's rather inappropriate, don't you think? I'd be like, shut your fucking mouth, you posh stuck-up prick. Imagine that. You could go, oh, you the ketchup fart. Even if it was just us laughing in the restaurant. That's funny as fuck. Made that fart noise there, right there. Bad ketchup. It's funny. And if they were like, oh, it's disgusting. It's appalling. You can make it a queef. I'm getting too disgusting now though, aren't I? But that shit's funny. I do have a lot of clothes, but I kind of get what's going on here, right? What my girlfriend thought on our first 4 dates, right? Nice t-shirt, nice shirt, He's wearing that shirt again. I think he only has 2 shirts. Basically implying that the guy is just like, I've got my nicest shirt. She's like, oh, that's a lovely shirt. Comes back, oh, that's another nice shirt. Goes back on the 3rd day. Oh, it's that shirt from the 1st time. Oh, well. Comes back on the 4th day. Yeah, he's only got a couple of shirts, hasn't he? Well, I have a lot of shirts. Whenever I feel like I'm going to, go to the pub with the lads, a bit of a bevy with the lads, it's got to be the finest spider material, you know what I mean? We're rocking out with the good shit here. We're rocking out the Mandalorian boxes, okay? This is the finest of fine. If I'm going out on a proper date, okay? Guardians, maybe some Batman at plate. Bit of Pokemon sprinkled in there will always do the tricks. And Pikachu socks. So I can relate to this, okay? I have a lot of clothes, but a lot of generic shit. I can just be a fat, lazy slob in. But I do have a lot of, I don't wear brands. I'm not like Nike and Adidas and Ralph Lauren, Gulci and that one. Dolce. What the fuck is Dolce and fucking Gavin, whatever the fuck it's called. YSL. It's shit from HMV I wear. Godzilla. This one is fantastic because I've always this is going to be one of the ones where we store too much information. Okay, so if you want to click off now, go for it. I claim to be a comic book channel that talks about Pikachu with Spider-Man and Optimus Prime, but we're going to get really weird here. But this girl's found a way to deter or put off a guy that keeps checking out her behind. That big bumper girl, y'all. I'm so cringy and not funny, and this is the reason why I am an adult virgin. But apparently, if the dude's checking out your behind, and you'd be like, oh, I'm sick of Mike, and checking out my bum. I don't know how you already know his name, it's probably a stranger. But you're supposed to go up to them and go, that's where I keep my poop. And then walk off and give them a wink, and the lad's supposed to be like, what the... And to me, that's a good ploy, because there's a debate between we might go over some landmines here. I'm offending PC culture among heterosexual males that find females attractive. I think I said all that right. Probably didn't. Fuck it. I'm steering into the skin. I was going to say steering into the skid. Steering into the skid here. But if you're just a regular dude that likes regular women, you have that. Are you a boob or an arse guy, Mickey? You the scaffolding lads. All right, look at a cracking pair on that lovely. Look at the behind. One of them sort of blokes. And I've always been a breasticles kind of guy. And do you know why? It's for that reason. Whenever lads are like, oh, look at their fucking ass on that, I always think, for years I've thought this now, just like, that's where the shit from. That's where poop comes from. And it's never, ever appealed to us, really. I've never been like, oh, look at that bum on there. Just like, that's the fart box, isn't it? That's where the farty farts and the poop comes from. So, Nicki Minaj, if you were here right now, girl, turn around, I'd be like, you shit a lot, probably. And that's the end of the news visuals where we're gonna... Well, it's the end of the news. Now we're gonna... Oh, shit, I never mentioned, did you have your hot beverages? You either have to have a Coca-Cola based beverage or a coffee for the news. Or else it just doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. Why did I make that a rule years ago? Fuck knows. It's the end of the weird ass news. We'll get back to actual news stories next week. I think I said that at the end of last video as well, actually, and we didn't. We'll try to this next week. Hey ho. It's the tweenies. But it's time for sports and weather. Well, this week's sport, we've got some ostrich shenanigans, and for this week's weather, it's obviously raining camels.
Sports, yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
Yes, this is the ostrich dance. If you want to know anything about coiting, attention the opposite sex, give them the ostrich dance. Dancing like an ostrich. They used to terrify the shit out of me, ostriches. I didn't understand, there's a lot of neck. Like, see if you're dying for a drink, like, I'm really thirsty, you go, oh. Do they have to go really die for a drink? Oh. They always confuse the life out of us, but there's the ostrich dance. The weather. This week's weather, we've got camel rain. Well, it's not really raining. Somebody's in one of them. I think then one of them drive-by zoo. Not drive. That would be fucking horrible, wouldn't it? Drive-by zoo, just... Brrr. Poor fucking animals. Drive zoos, you know what I'm on about. Where and then this camel just sort of be like, hello, love, you got out for me. I feel like camels would be biscuit kind of guys, and I feel like they're like hobnobs. Our Yankee Doodle friend, if you don't know what a hobnob is, it's a type of biscuit. And over in America, as you already told me, your biscuits are called cookies, whereas our cookies are called cookies. We have, for being like the same sort of kind of people, you know, English and all that, but we have a lot of different like colour. I don't even know how we spell the British colour. COLUOR or OUR, and I think the American COLOR, color. Ah, fuck knows. Camels like hobnobs in my head. And finally, before we go, Dan likes to get you off. Not in that kind of way, just spiritually. I like for you guys to leave and go, oh, I've been with that at last. Fuck did I just do there? Where Dan's happy ending, it's giraffe against car.
Dan's happy ending.
We have some unsuspecting victims, and giraffe sort of comes over and what you got? That would actually be quite scary. As much as giraffes seem like gentle, beautiful giants, imagine coming face to face to one and be a bit like, are you alright, son? You're a bit of a nutcase. Especially if one like home invaded your car. Well, it wouldn't be a home invasion if it's your car invaded you, and it sat there right there. It would be a little bit mental, but you know, if it's yours, I love giraffes. If they wanted to get in the car, I don't have a car. I need to refix my bike. I don't know what happened. The front wheels warped itself. I've just bought it like a week ago. I'm so fat. We have visuals. That was this week's edition of the Visual Guys News. If you did enjoy, please Wabuski, Shanuski, and let me know in the comments below your favourite type. You let me know in the comments if you're a shaker or a yeah, that only reverts to penises. I'm just gonna put it back in your boxes and let your trousers go slightly yellow kind of guy. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for watching Visual Guys. Keep being you and keep on keeping on. And like I always say, if you lay in the hay, be prepared to turn gay. That's how gay people are made, apparently. They lay down in hay. Come around with the tweeties! Hi!